Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai. All praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Wa Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honestly, brothers will be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is going to be a relatively short video going into population control and ultimately, and also to our child or the rearing of children, which is the purpose of a woman. So yesterday I did a video going into the importance of the man, and this video here, if you will, goes into the importance of a woman, which is to bring forth children. Okay, you have a seed which is going to give you an apple tree or olive or whatever, but it also is necessary to have the soil. Okay, good soil, not defiled soil. Okay, like the scripture says, but good soil. And in order to have that good soil, you really need the law, statutes, commandments to the Most High implemented. But that's another video for another day. But pretty much, you need the soil too, okay, which is the purpose of a woman, which is to incubate the children, okay, which when on the level of things, you got it to where you got the Most High, you got your house side, you got King David, then the men in Israel, then the woman, okay. So that's the order of things, and that's I believe that's within the book of Corinthians. All right, so this article goes into how this particular individual wants it to be normalized, okay, of being child free, okay, and this is one of the United States, of which Babylon is going to be at the spearheading of things. Okay, this is the United States racing driver woman, if you can call it that, because really, a woman, her purpose is to have children. If she's not having children, man, you read the scriptures. Okay, there was particular women that didn't have children, and they was fretting, man. Okay, they was begging the Most High that they should have children. But this is all in an effort to what? To have a so-called impact on the the large multitude of people upon the face of the earth. Okay, so now let's go into the scriptures and go into these topics. So starting first and foremost with the purpose of a woman, which is spoken about within the book of 1 Timothy 2:15, it says, notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in the faith and charity and holiness in sobriety. So there's a criterion, okay, that they're gonna meet, which is the faith, the charity, holiness, and sobriety. Okay, but they're gonna be saved for what? For the purpose of what? To bring forth more Israelite seed. Okay. So you got you got your women. You're gonna have your concubines. Your wife's gonna bring forth your children, man. You do whatever you want with the concubines, man. You got some people out there that got a problem with you dealing with a concubine. The Most High created all things for the pleasure of Jacob. Okay, you got some big titty white girl out there with a fat ass, and you like that. Then do what you gotta do with it, man. Okay, that's for your own pleasure. Okay, but when it comes to the Israelite woman, okay, and the salvation that they're gonna get that to the pleasure of a man. Okay, you ain't gonna have some sisters out there that's just gonna get up on a chariot and then they're gonna get into the kingdom and they're gonna do their own thing and they're gonna go out there and find a man. No, if you're gonna be saved, okay, you're gonna be saved because the Most High has saved you for a man to have you for his pleasure to bring forth more Israelite seed. Okay, but going back onto this particular video, this particular article. Okay, that's really when you go into the law, and this this scripture too applies to that scenario. The law says anything that doesn't bring forth fruit, really you gotta cut that thing off. I believe hopefully I'm not overphrasing that particular precept, but I believe that's gonna be cut off from the seed of Israel. Okay, if I remember that particular scripture correctly. Okay, so that's the purpose of a woman. Now dealing with this thing of population control, because when you check out the article, okay, this individual goes into what? They go into the impact on the planet. Now, when we go into the scriptures, you find out that what? That the Most High has increased the people upon the planet because the day of judgment is coming about. Okay, so this is the book of Proverbs, the 28th chapter, on the 28th verse, and it says, when the wicked oh shit, so I prepared the wrong precept. Let's say it. I have to switch on the old internet, okay, and search the scripture back out. Okay, if the wicked be increased, it is for the day of judgment. Okay, bear with me. It is. Hopefully this is. So I'm just gonna quote it in the interest of time. Okay, I forget the exact placement of the scripture, but the scripture says, if the wicked, all right, let's put the day of evil. I think that's in there somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it's within the book of Proverbs. Okay, that's close. Proverbs 16:4. The Lord has made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. So the wicked are here and they're being preserved unto the day of evil. But the exact precept is eluding me right now. So in the interest of time, I'm just going to quote it. It's lucky, I thought I had it prepared. That's what happens sometimes. Okay, but the scripture pretty much goes something like this. It says, if the wicked be increased, it's gonna be for the day of judgment. I believe it's within the book of Proverbs. Any brother that watches the video, you can, you're more than welcome to post it in the In fact, I might even post it within the description. Okay, so the people that are upon the face of the earth right now, they're increased for what? For the purposes of being destroyed. Okay, and when you go into the other precepts that we see here, you see that the Most High is actually created, or he's gonna do his own form of ethnic cleansing, and his form of depopulation, because you got a lot of wicked people upon the face of the earth right now. Amos 9:8. Okay, so the book of Isaiah, the 24th chapter and 6, says, therefore the curse has defiled the earth. What's the curse? Zechariah 14:12. Okay, this shall be the curse wherewith all people that are fought against Jerusalem, okay, shall be judged with. They was going to stand upon their feet, and their flesh was going to consume away. It was going to consume away from their bones. Okay, Isaiah 24:6, it says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, they that dwell therein are desolate. It says, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left. So that's what the Lord's going to do. The Lord's going to be the one that's going to be doing what? Population control. Okay, so pretty much that's the video. Okay, and that's my thoughts on that particular article and the relevant precepts associated to it. So with that, I'm gonna say, all praise unto Yahweh Shemi Ashai Rakakadash, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. I your brothers to be pushing the truth in sincerity. Shalom.